it's Dee with Beyond Therapy. I wanted to talk today about depression. And before I begin, please like, share, and subscribe. Um, I like to look at depression as two parts. You have clinical depression and you have situational depression. Um, let's start with situational depression. That is something that is going to be temporary. Depression that can stem from loss of employment, um, loss of a relationship, and just a setback that you might have in life. Again, it's a situation that takes place that is not long term. So then you have clinical depression, and it is termed clinical because a psychiatrist or a mental health specialist that's usually licensed uh, pretty much does assessment and has a diagnosis of depression because there is a reoccurrence of certain symptoms. So I wanted to break down some of the symptoms with depression. It could be clinical or situational changes in behaviors. For example, sleep, maybe sleeping a lot, oversleeping, or not sleeping at all. It could be either or. Appetite changes, overeating or not eating at all. Definitely a change in energy level, low energy, um, lack of enthusiasm, um, inability to be happy about things that you once was happy with. Those are like the major changes. Definitely the sleep appetite and the level of energy, which is usually down, depressed, physically tired. There's also a deep depression that has physical ailments, body aches, and muscle aches, headaches, severe headaches, just a feeling of down, like your heart, just heaviness in your chest. Depression is very heavy, heavy feeling. And those are just signs and symptoms of depression. If it's lasting 6 months or more, that is when it's stemming to become a clinical depression. Again, you have situational. You lose your job. You look for a job, you find a job. You get depression symptoms because you're not finding a job fast enough or it's taking too long, and you have your concerns and your anxiety. Okay, that is situational depression. Because once you get a job, depression has improved. It lifts on its own. A clinical depression, you definitely need medications to monitor the depression. Does depression go away? If you look at a lot of the commercials, the individual is showing the medication that they're taking, but they have to definitely continue to wind themselves up to pick themselves up from feeling depressed. So, does depression completely go away even if you're on medications? My experience with therapy and clients and doing groups is no, it doesn't. You just learn to function the best you can with depression. Unfortunately, clinical depression, again, medications. I like to use CBT approach. I like to use cognitive behavioral therapy and techniques to help boost your mood. But definitely clinical, you need antidepressants to kind of balance the symptoms of it. Now, if it's a situational depression, you can definitely use techniques, exercise, your diet, eating foods that's going to boost your mood, citrus, fruits and vegetables is definitely going to boost your mood. I am really into aromatherapy using scents like citrus, lemon, grapefruit. That's definitely going to boost your mood, and you can use diffusers, you can use oil burners, you can use candles with those scents. Peppermint is very good for relaxation. Um, so definitely use like cognitive behavioral therapy to help balance your mood if you're having depression. There's also seasonal depression that you can also use what they call light therapy, which is very beneficial. You use a bulb that is a high volume of watts to boost your mood. And they say it does work. Um, Definitely, seasonal is not long term. Clinical depression, of course, is long term. If you are feeling depressed, definitely join a support group, definitely get some help. Definitely take your medications if you have clinical depression. If your medications are not working, I am big for advocating, letting your psychiatrist know medications is not working. I'm still feeling depressed. And always ask for a medication evaluation to look at the meds that you're on, to do your research on the new medications versus the old medications. I've been in the field of therapy for quite some time, and the older medications do work. Unfortunately, they do have side effects. So you have to plan your own treatment and what works for you. And my advocating to you is that you are the master of your condition. Only you know how you feel. And it's your job to educate your therapist, your mental health practitioner, your psychiatrist, to let them know if something isn't working for you. Don't be ashamed. Don't feel like they're the expert, because you're the expert. You're taking the medications and only you know how you feel. So again, depression can be monitored. You can function with depression and you can set your goals and accomplish your goals. But the key is to keep your treatment and continue on. Good luck. Thank you for joining me at Behavioral Therapy, Beyond Therapy. Please like and share.